welcome back. Happy New Year. Happy 2021. Yeah, this is the first video I am making 2021. Wishing you a happy new year. Yes, I'll start by wishing you a happy new year and welcoming you back to the channel. If you are already a subscriber, welcome back. And if you're new and haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And you can also go ahead and hit the button, the bell, so that you can be notified each time a new video is uploaded. Welcome back once again, and I am here to deliver the other part, as I promised last time in the previous video. If you missed watching the video, I'm going to pin it down just under this one so you can be able to watch it. It is a must watch, and when you watch it you will be able to catch up with this one. Yes, so in the previous video we talked about choosing yourself as a way of finding resolutions to the conflicts or disagreements. We talked about receiving and making repair attempts to de-escalate the tension and resolve the conflicts. Then we also talked about starting up in a soft way, or softening up your startup. And that is where I'm going to start from, or begin from, to continue. We are looking at how to resolve conflicts in an easy way. Yes, we agreed that conflicts do happen everywhere. They live among us, and I want to let you know also that the goal for resolving a conflict is not actually to determine who is right and who is wrong, no, but to make a peaceful ending after the conflict, just to make a peaceful ending, that is resolving a conflict. Okay. Yes, so another way to resolve conflicts among us, and I also want to let you know that how we resolve conflicts, we didn't talk about it in the other video, that how the way you resolve conflicts, because they occur everywhere, how you resolve conflicts between families, between married people, is not the same way. We deal with conflicts with maybe children and parents, or at our workplaces, between bosses and workers, or between a team at work. No, we deal with conflicts in different ways. Okay, yes, just letting you know. Okay, so another way to resolve conflicts is to be collaborative. It is to collaborate. Yes, I don't know how I missed that, but that could have been the very first one, because there is no way you're going to find a resolution to a conflict or a disagreement if you do not collaborate. There must be collaboration between the two parties, okay, for a talk to go on, for a resolution to be reached at. You must collaborate. And when I say collaborating, there are things like listening. Yes, you must agree to listen to this other person. There must be communication, and we all know for two people to communicate, or for two parties to communicate, there must be listening and then speaking. So you must be able to let this other person speak, and then you also listen to them very carefully. That is so important, that you listen so carefully, because when you listen to this person, you will realize the feelings that are being expressed when they are speaking out their mind. Let them speak their mind, let them pour out their heart, tell you how they felt, how you made them feel, and then also you will speak and they will listen, and that will help you reach a resolution that will satisfy both of the parties. So when I say collaborate, one of the things I mean is for you to be able to listen. Okay, another way of collaborating as a way of resolving a conflict is that you must be specific. Yes, because the thing, or the one thing that sparks up a conflict won't be the very reason as to why the conflict is there. No, there must be things that keep on piling and piling and piling up till when the thing is, it just bursts out. Okay, so there are so many things that keep on piling, as I've said. So just be specific and say, we are going to talk about this particular issue. That will help you, because if you don't specify and you just want to talk about everything, you'll find yourselves shouting at each other, you'll find yourselves blaming each other, you'll find yourselves bringing even the things that happened long time ago, you bring them back. Then you become accusing, you start accusing each other, then the contempt comes in. Okay, so be specific and talk about a particular issue. Specify about some events or a particular event that you're going to talk about, and that will help you resolve. Because most of the time a conflict might be revolving around one particular issue. For example, the issue might be communication between two partners. The issue might be infidelity. The issue might be about money. That is the main issue, and these other things revolve around that same issue. So choose a particular event or a particular thing to talk about, then that will help you find a resolution to the conflict. Okay. Another way to resolve conflicts is to also find a method that suits that conflict. Find a method that is just reliable for you to solve that particular conflict. Okay, because we have different kinds of conflict, and as I've said, it might be a conflict at work, it might be a conflict between married people, it might be a conflict in a relationship, it might be a conflict with your children. So find a method that suits that conflict. It is very important. I'll give you an example of, let's say you're having a conflict about cheating or about infidelity in a marriage. So that is a kind of conflict that you cannot choose. If you choose to solve such a conflict on a phone, let's say, and moreover, or using text messages, and you begin communicating, trying to get a resolution for such a conflict, you will fail. Yes. So that is how it is important for you to choose a method that suits that particular situation. Okay. So because most of the times we just need to take note of the body language of looking at that person in the eyes, meeting that person. Yes, some conflicts are so just vital, some matters are so delicate that like you will need to meet that person in particular, or yes, to discuss the issue. And some conflicts you can solve on phone. So it is important for you to choose a method that suits the conflict. It will help you so much. Like that example I've given you, you cannot choose to solve an issue like an issue about cheating, or an issue about money can be hard to solve on a telephone. On a phone, using text messages, you will need to meet this person, be careful and listen to even the tone of their voice. Yes, because we all know we can hide behind text messages. You cannot express yourself or your feelings clearly in using text messages. But when you meet this person, it will help you find a resolution that satisfies both of you. Okay. Yes. So another way of how to resolve a conflict is to compromise. Have you ever thought about that? Just compromise depending on what kind of issue are you dealing with. Like I said, some issues or some conflicts are just very important. Like you just need to talk about it. You need to solve it. But again, there are these conflicts or these arguments where you will just need to compromise for you to be able to keep peace. Just compromise. Sometimes you just need to compromise. For example, have you ever argued about discussion or a talk about somebody else? Then you begin arguing about that person. For example, a relative, a boss, a parent, or another relative. Like what you're arguing about is not between the two of you. Now, why not compromise? Okay, instead of making issues, complicating issues, or prolonging the conflict or the disagreement, compromise. Let this other person win and just let go. Some conflicts are they can just solve themselves. So compromise sometimes. A happy new year, a blessed new year 2021. My name is Christine Rehana Ndaula. See you again in the next video here, and I'm reminding you to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please hit that notification